It's Friday, November 29th, and today, I'm just wondering if that Cowboys-Giants game is over yet. For the last 23 years on KTCK Radio The Ticket, I've anchored the Normathon. It's an all-day broadcast benefiting Austin Street Center for the Homeless. I believe the best homeless center in America. Over those 23 years, the Normathon has raised $9.5 million in cash for Austin Street, and we could not have done nearly that without the incredible help of Crest cars. The centerpiece of every Normathon has been the raffling off of 3 gorgeous Crest vehicles. This year, beginning on Monday, December 2nd, and running through the day of the broadcast of the Crest Cars Normathon, that's the 26th. We'll be selling raffle tickets at $100 each. Here's your chance to win one of 3 beautiful brand new Crest cars, a Cadillac, an Infiniti, and a Volvo. The tickets are easy to get and very safe by going to the website austinstreet.org and clicking on Normathon. Use your credit card. These tickets also make great Christmas stocking stuffers. The winners will be drawn live on the air December 26th at 7:10 p.m. on the broadcast of the Normathon. We will sell no more than 4,500 tickets. The raffle tickets sell out early every year, so again, get your $100 raffle tickets at austinstreet.org and then click on Normathon.
Are all financial advisors fiduciaries? Fewer than you think. Not knowing could reduce your lifestyle. Hi, I'm Mitch Kramer, founder and CEO of Fluent Financial. A fiduciary is a regulatory term to reduce conflicts of interest in wealth management. A fiduciary always works in your best interest. A non-fiduciary advisor might put their compensation or company ahead of yours. At Fluent Financial, we are certified financial planners acting as fiduciary advisors. To learn more, go to fluentfinancial.com or Fluent Financial's YouTube channel.
What do you want from your favorite restaurant? Fantastic personal service, a cheery, welcoming, spotless atmosphere, and great food. The primest of beef, wagyu and lamb, incredibly fresh seafood, lobster, salmon, shrimp. Hall of Fame food from a Hall of Fame restaurant. 2 locations of Bob's Steak and Chop House, the original Bob's on Lemon Avenue, and the gorgeous new Bob's at Craig Ranch, McKinney. First, from the Cowboys standpoint, it's a win. But did anyone else feel like I did yesterday? That's the longest regulation NFL football game they've ever seen? If you had your Turkey Day meal, your big one, just before the 3:30 kickoff, there's a solid chance you were pretty hungry again before the Cowboy game ended at 7:10. In the end, the scoreboard said Dallas 27-20. And the game, in effect, decided by one first-half play. The Giants tried to throw a little pop swing pass to a running back, but Drew Lock, their 3rd starting quarterback in 3 weeks, instead of leading the running back with a floating pass, he instead threw a very flat pass, and that was deflected up in the air and intercepted and run for a touchdown by linebacker DeMarvion Overshown. The Giants actually became the first team in 26 games to allow a Dallas runner to get over 100 yards rushing in a game. And Dallas won without much of any contribution at all from CeeDee Lamb, who had 2 catches, 3 drops, all of them pretty significant, and then left with a shoulder injury. Dallas had 6 sacks and many, many more pressures on Locke also. But Dallas won, in reality, because the New York Giants are disproportionately pathetic and profoundly putrid. They won because in the first half, the Giants began 3 different drives at their own 40, at the Dallas 44, and at the Dallas 29, and with that fantastic field position, they produced only 3 points. The horrible Giants had 13 penalties. Many of them kept Dallas drives alive, and many of them stalled the Giants' own drives. The Giants lost the third quarter 14-0. That's the first time Dallas won a third quarter at home this year. In fact, the game was the first win at home of any kind for the Cowboys this year, after 5 consecutive losses. For much of the game, Giants head coach Brian Daboll looked like a man who could soon be fired. And he should be. The Giants' offense had all the ingenuity and creativity of gravel. I lost track of how many missed tackles New York had, and I don't think I'm capable of counting high enough to give you a real accounting of how many 4-yard passes were thrown in this snoozer of a football game. The Fox broadcast crew, tired of calling this game between 2 turkeys, actually ate turkey live on the air at one point of the second half. Very attractive. This is the kind of game that should have come to us from Munich or Barcelona or Sydney on a very early Sunday morning before NFL Nation had mostly arisen. For the Giants, at this level of play, one can't see them winning another game this year. And at 2-15, they'll get to pick number 1 in the NFL draft next spring. And that could likely be Colorado quarterback Shedeur Sanders. And who knows? Maybe his dad, Deion, will go to New York to coach the Giants. Don't do it, Deion. But for Dallas, they now have 11 days to heal before they play Cincinnati on a Monday night. And then after that, they face another one of the NFL's walking dead, the Carolina Panthers. And Cowboy fans, after their 3rd helping of turkey on this Turkey Day, have the wonderful knowledge that they can say resolutely on this Thanksgiving Day, "Thank God we're not the Giants."
Today's episode brought to you by Fluent Financial, Retire Sooner, Better Lifestyle. And by Crest Cars. There's good, there's better, and then there's Crest. And by Bob's Steak and Chop House.
Thanks for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering with Norm Hitzges. If you enjoyed what you heard, please hit follow, and a fresh new episode will be delivered to you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you know someone who might enjoy our work, please share it with them. I'm Norm Hitzges, and I'm always just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitchkus, and I'm just wondering too.